Guys, we need a theme park for humanity. We need a theme park where you can essentially time travel to different periods in time. Like, I want it to start at like primitive. So we're working on a timeline of like technology. So like where we have nothing, maybe we have a few tools and this and that, campfire, shelter, stuff like that. And then it gets all the way up to the most current decade. So I'm thinking, like, how cool would it be if, you enter the theme park, and it's gonna have to be a big theme park. Like, it's gonna have to be the size of like a city, even like a state. It would be really cool, or like a Providence, whatever. I don't know what, isn't Delaware a pretty small state, or New Jersey or something like that? But yeah, there's different like sectors, and either there are people, like really, really good actors that are in it, and you can stay in that place for like 2 or 3 days. Like, there's like hotels or whatever, there's places you can sleep. You can buy certain clothes to fit in, or you could even stay prolonged in that time period. But maybe let's say like there's like 12 square miles for each time period, each decade. So like you could live in the 70s if you wanted to, and they have all the technology, everything else is restricted there. It would just be so cool. Or you could go to the 90s, you could go to the 60s, but it would have to be like really, really true to the time. So if you were in like the 60s or I think it's the 50s, like there'd have to be segregation, there'd have to be this, there'd have to be that. And yeah, you might have some issues with that, but at least it's true, and every person that enters this theme park would really, really get to travel back in time. It would be really cool if we had machines, like robots that were really, really good and sort of indistinguishable from humans, and you could have them be the actors, and they only have a certain vocabulary, they don't know what certain things are. But yeah, it would just be so cool. So cool. And that's something I dream about, like being able to go back to like maybe like a 50s or 60s diner, and you can like smoke inside, and there's a ton of people. And what would be really cool, and something that I feel like I really want to experience, is I just want to know, like, were there more people outside in like the 70s or 80s? Like, were people outside at parks having fun, young kids having fun with each other, everybody's outside doing stuff, everybody knows each other in these small towns and whatnot? It would just be so cool. Or even, it would be really cool if you could actually live a full life in one of these places. Like, you could go to work, you could do this, you could do that. It would just be so cool, man. So I'm hoping there's a theme park for humanity, at least for America. We have one of those, and it would be pretty cool to even see that in different countries too. What was it like in the 60s, the 70s, 1800s, 1500s, this or that? It would be so cool. We need a big billionaire to do a passion project for this. So, I'm gonna shout out Elon Musk for this. We'll call it humanity's theme park. So shout out Elon Musk. Do it.